Welcome everybody to GT Sport from Brazil. Sorry I'm a little late today. The GT Sport update kind of killed me. And yeah, when I came into the lobby, it said Juho was leading. But when he crossed the line, it put Dre as the winner. So I have no clue what the hell's going on. Anyway, this lobby seems to be broken. Hey, Lewis. Mr. Malam. I keep spinning in that corner and time trial in F1. In this corner, I keep braking too late and end up underneath the apex line. Yeah, sorry I missed it, Cowblow. My download just finally finished, so yay. At least get to do the feature race. I think for liveries this week, we're gonna go with Dre, number 1. Simo, number 2. We'll go Jamie number 3. Yeah, it does. I'm actually shocked he's using the same one 2 weeks in a row. Una minute. Yeah, I think Jamie's just going to use that for the whole season. But, you know, I always like the Force India colors in the way the car looks in F1, so I'll give it some love this week. Jack's running the same. Tonnage the same. Juho did change his this week. That looks nice. Frome's the same. Yeah, Frome's the same. Cablo. AMS is the same. Lambo changed his up just a bit. Last week he was orange and gray. Spaniards is new this week too. Oh wait, no it's not. Sorry, he's not new. Or his paint's not new. He's just new to the league. Alright, so I believe it's 30 laps. And we are at Brazil. Because, you know, it's PSGL week at Brazil. No matter what division it is. Dre starting on pole because he won the qualifying race. Back-to-back qualifying race wins for him. Last week, Frome took home the feature race. So see what happens. Lights out. Jack with a great start. Too bad the car in front of him didn't move, so he couldn't do anything with this great start. Whoa! AMS. Tokyo drifting in Brazil. Juho into second. Yeah, I kind of figured Zebra would get a penalty there since he did go super wide. Jack on the inside of Juho, looking for fourth. Whoa, Juho off wide in the grass. That will lose a position to Simo and Grumpy. Juho rejoins back in 7th. Ooh. Simo gets a... Jack holds it tight. Tight. Wow. Holds it strong. Grumpy's got to run. Simo will get into 4th. Jack with a switchback. Grumpy gets by. Frome loses the back end, but he will get by as well. I'll take a look at Lambo on the inside of Zebra for 2nd. Lambo one of the reserves, but he's putting up a fight to get a permanent seat. He's been doing well. Look at that. Everybody single file through that corner. Well, that's going on. Oh, Dre with a 2.7 second penalty, but he's got a 4.5 second lead. So you could bleed that off and not worry about it. Jack's way wide there, but he comes back on safely. Zebra back on the inside of the Lambo here as they come up to the line to complete lap 2. And Lambo will lead him past the line into second. From inside of his teammate, it's the Golden Oldies having a battle for 5th. And From will get the job done. AMS is starting to march back now after his slip and slide through turn 1, we'll say. And should be mentioned, AMS did wrap up the FP title last night in the PSGL FP, so congratulations to AMS. I believe that's his 2nd title in FP. Oh. Lambo saves it. He will lose a position to From, it looks like. But he saved it. Losing 1 position is better than losing a lot. And Jack's on the hunt now. He's got Zebra in his sights. Jack's got a hell of a run, too. Through the DRS zone, but no DRS on these cars. Jack's gonna have a run as he takes the inside into the corner. And they're inside each other. I'm pretty sure that's never been said before on a PSGL stream. Zebra goes wide. Jack looks like he's gonna have the position this time to take it. And he cuts off Zebra nicely to make sure Zebra doesn't have a switchback. So Jack into 2nd. And there's Dre just driving off in the distance over there. Wow, Jack got a penalty for that. He went wide. There was no way he gained any advantage going wide there. You know, as usual, From out of nowhere up to 4th. From trying to go for a double overtake. So Jack still has a 1.4 second penalty. Lambo gets by Zebra. Zebra gets by Lambo. AMS taking a look on the outside of Lambo. I got the Bumblebees in second and third again. And Frome puts the nose to Jack and gets the position. Actually, it's not bad for Jack, because I swear his car is much faster when he's behind somebody. I mean, like, more fast than everybody else. So I have a Mercedes leading, a BMW in second, and an Audi in third. And a Lambo. Oh, Frome's pulling away from Jack now. And the Spaniard making his debut in the GT Sport League. Most of you might know him from the F5 division, who will be doing their makeup race tomorrow night for Singapore. There's Jamie in this Force India inspired Mercedes. Cablo in 10th, who will also be racing tomorrow night in the F7 division at Brazil. And Grumpy in 9th, who had a pretty dominant car last night in FP before a slight mistake ended his race. Looking to regain his lead back on Sunday in the F4 division. 2 races to go. F4 has a really tight championship race. And we got Simo in 8th, who I'll take the camera off of, because even in F1 on Sunday, put the camera on him as he spun. Juho in 7th, having a solid run. Missed last week. Oh, he's back this week. And there goes Simo off in the background. Guess the camera's too close to him. Issue with Jack there, sends him down to 7th. AMS is up to 4th after his early slide. Lambo in 3rd. If I'm not mistaken, Lambo won on Monday night in F2, which gives him the points lead. So you got AMS in this race that's won the FP championship. You got Lambo that has a chance to win the F2 championship. You have Spaniard, who's only a few points out of the F5 championship. Grumpy's a couple points out of the F4 championship. So you got a lot of possible champions coming up here. They should call this league the Race of Champions. Zebra and Jewel are in a tight battle for 5th. Zebra's up to 5.5 seconds of penalties now. Jesus. Taking a page out of Frome's book tonight, it looks like. Jewel with a run. He'll be on the inside heading into the corner. And Juho in the 5th. Nice driving by Juho. While Juho pulls away for a little bit, let's check the gap at the front. It's down to 3 seconds. Oh, down to 3 seconds, and Froome will early pit, like he always does. Lambo follows him in. A lot of penalties here. I don't remember that ever happening before. Next to the times for each lap, it actually says P for penalty. Dre's finally cleared his off. Hey, Sophie. Your teammate's in second. Or former teammate's in second. And here he comes into the pits. And there's Dre coming out of the pits. Let's see how close it is between Dre and Froome here. Wow. How about that? So Froome with the undercut. And now we're gonna get to see a battle between two of the fastest guys in the division. There's a lot of penalties at this track, Sophie. And Dream might get a penalty there. That looked like a little cut. Not sure. Let's see how strict the game is. Alright, they're on the same tires. Juho up to third. Still hasn't pit yet. But Juho driving well today. Lambo with a run as they head down the DRS straight. Mercedes versus Mercedes. And Lambo gets to move down. So Dre catches 4/10 in that sector. Can Dre catch him through here again? That's where he caught him last lap, 4/10. And Froome appears to pull out 2/10 that time. So Juho loses the back end a little bit there. AMS will sneak on by for fourth, the pairs. Juho, oh, I was going to say Juho holding strong on the outside, but AMS is now clear. And that's your FP champion up into fourth. Jack with 10 seconds of penalties. And Juho finally pits. Clearly being a one-stop race for him. Yeah, we'll continue to watch this. It's the closest battle we have. And after this race, I will be grabbing a bite to eat and going to play it on my other channel. Sophie's gonna be sick of my voice at the end of the night. We're down to 6/10, 5/10, the closest Dre's been since the pits. Jamie has called it quits. Kinda don't blame him. He looked like he was struggling with the car when I was on camera with him. Obviously, this game and these cars drive a lot differently around Brazil than the F1 cars. F1 cars are a lot easier. Yeah, Lambo's sneaking up. Might make it a 3-car battle before long. Yeah, you didn't look like you were enjoying it, Jamie. When I was on board with you, I could see your driver just steering the wheel in both directions like the car had no grip whatsoever. Oh well. At least we'll see you Saturday for the F1 Brazil race, which I'm sure you'll do pretty well in. Looking for you to get a top 5 at least. Maybe another podium. Oh, Dre's right there now. And well, I was gonna say the more these two battle, the closer Lambo will get, but they really haven't started battling yet. But Lambo's sneaking up. Might turn into a Mercedes tag team against Frome, see what happens. Yeah, I didn't even get to see Jamie. I crashed on lap 6, like tapping in the wall, my wheel fell off. And I just didn't watch the rest of anything. They are 12 seconds ahead, Sophie, to AMS. And then AMS is another 7 seconds ahead. So AMS is in that window where he could do whatever he wants, really. He's got all the clean air in the world. He's in a good position for points. I mean, it might be a bit boring for him not racing against anybody, but he's in a good spot right now. And Lambo's cut it to 2 seconds between him and the top two. Yeah, I one of the right-handers, Jamie, I got on the brakes and the car just slid, and I hit the wall head on, tapping it, and the wheel fell off. It didn't even break the wing. Hitting it nose first, the wheel fell off. I'm like, okay, cool. Cool story, bro. Look at Frome's lap times on the side there. So consistent. And obviously lap 10 was his outlap. Lambo's 1.5 now. And if I'm not mistaken, these guys finished 1, 2, 3 last week in the feature race. Yellow flag. Uh-oh. Lambo's there. I just noticed Dre has Pink Panther on the car. On his window. Alright, so this might help Frome, unless Lambo gets to move down or Dre pulls away from Lambo. So once they start battling, Frome's gonna pull away. And they cross the line here. There'll be 10 laps to go. And Dre's... Oh, everyone's into pit. Dre says no undercut on me this time, Frome. Alright, so AMS is coming through the first 3 corners now, but I think these 3 guys will get off the pits before he gets there. Yeah. So it's about a 4-second pit stop, pretty much. Oh, no, sorry, 7-second pit stop. How does that even make sense? They all pit at the same time and Frome comes out with a 2.5-second lead? Ooh, Dre's sliding around a little bit there. Cobb blowing his cones. Yeah, I didn't get to see anything in practice today. I had an error with my update, and then when it finally went on, I got into the lobby on the last lap of the qualifying race. Lambo with the fastest first sector of the race. Getting the slipstream off of Dre. Which is good for the straights, but not so much for the corners. That's true. Maybe he did start fuel saving to make a run at the end. There's Spaniard. Blue flag, blue flag. And Spaniard gets out of the way. Fastest lap of the race by Froome. Fastest lap of the race by Dre. Beat him by 400. AMS is into the pits. Zebra into the pits. And I'm pretty sure Juho doesn't have to pit again because he pit on lap 16, so I think he's good for the race. Got all the marbles out there. Oop. And AMS comes out right behind Juho, who've got... Oh, and AMS is a penalty. They're 20 seconds behind the front group, so at least AMS has somebody to battle now. And Juho also on the soft tires. I think everybody else is on the super softs. So everybody playing the two-stop strategy except for Juho, who went with the harder compound. Let's go take a look and see how Jack's doing. Back here in 8th. He was up in 2nd at one point, and then, oh my god, 13 seconds of penalty. And I don't know what happened. I switched down to a couple people, and I saw them passing him while he was in the grass. But you know, Jack and Grumpy are no strangers to battling each other in this division. And Grumpy will get the move done. Yeah, Sophie, lucky 13. Dre's pulling away from Lambo a bit. Alright, so Dre and Lambo have the same amount of fuel now, and Froome has the least amount. I had a feeling Lambo was fuel saving because he did fall off of Dre a little bit. So Lambo should be good now. 6 laps to go. Don't tell Sima, but the camera's on him. So 4 1/3 laps to go. Froome with a 2.3 second lead. And I believe Froome, Dre, and Lambo all have the same amount of fuel now. Four laps to go. And they're equidistant apart, the top three. You could tell who practices in these cars. Froome, 412 miles, or kilometers, whatever that measures. And Dre, 1,913. That's true. Oh, when it was the Expos, it was Fraggle all the way up here, and then everybody else 20 seconds behind him. So, yeah, I don't know much about Lambo. Haven't talked to him much, except for podium interviews. And a few disagreements we've had over the last year and a half. But it appears he could just drive anything, no matter what game it is. He's just a natural driver, just like Froome and Dre. Dre's within a second, and they're going to be coming to start 2 laps to go soon. And Froome with a big penalty. That's going to be clutch. Fraggle is working tonight. He will be back next week. And I have no clue what the track is next week, because I didn't have time to prepare for tonight. And Jack Tyler's lap car. Jack's in 10th. Jesus. You know, credit to Jack. He's in the final points position. He hasn't given up. He has bled his penalty down to 3.5 seconds. 2 laps to go. Froome with a hefty penalty. Dre close behind in second. Froome is surely going to get a big penalty for that. Yes, he is. And he's... Oh, I thought he was getting out of the way. Dre to the lead. Lambo into second. Froome bleeding out his penalty. Let me guess, Froome. Froome was vaping. He messed up his braking point. it, it's funny, Lars. It's so true. White flag is out. Lambo and Dre. Who's going to be the winner? Dre holds him off for now. Lambo into the lead. 2 sectors to go. As they head into the final sector, Lambo leads Dre. Frome close behind in third. Dre's in the slipstream. Lambo appears he's going to pull it off. To make it to the line, Lambo wins. Dre second. From out of fuel in third. AMS will come across in fourth. Solid points for AMS today. Zebra will be fifth. Juho will be sixth. Simo will be seventh. I don't know why, because Dre left, that they're taking him off the leaderboard, but he was clearly second. Grumpy in eighth. Cablo in ninth, Jack in 10th, and Spaniard will get 11th. All right. So that'll be it for this evening of GT Sport. I am going to switch my mics around and get something to eat, and I'll be streaming on my Twitch channel for anybody who wants to watch Beyond Two Souls. I know Sophie will be there. So give me about 25 minutes, and I will be up on Twitch. Everyone have a good week, and stay safe.